Great, 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 great. I love to have money talks, man. I love to have money talks. A pastor friend of mine came to the office today and he said to me, Emeka, um, from the way he looks, he's a pastor. I tell you the absolute truth. And someone that prays, someone that believes in God. And he said to me, the way things are in Nigeria, he doesn't know how long it will take for things to actually to turn around. And he said to me, as long as you're able to elevate your own personal economy now above the level of poverty, then that's the place to be. And he said to me that's what he always discusses with his wife, how they can consistently work hard and elevate their earning level to be above the poverty line. That is what they will keep them pushing and moving and going ahead. And that's why I love to talk about money. I mean, money talk excites me a lot because when you can earn and when you can invest and when you can make a whole lot of money for yourself, you can stay afloat, you can enjoy your life, you can live longer, you can leave a legacy, you can train your kids, you can have impact, change a lot of things. And in this session tonight, I want to apologize first and foremost to Samuel. Yesterday we were supposed to have this great session, but came up with its own issues. And tonight, I'm happy that we're having this conversation. Tonight, he's going to be talking about an all-in-one educational resource academy. I mean, where you can make how you can make money from education. I mean, this is what I call education money. And so, Dixon Christopher, I can see you now. You first land, okay? As you have landed, go and invite your friends, okay? Tag your friends. Let's come and look at the things that can help us to make money. All right. If you love your friends, invite them, tag them to come and see what we are doing here tonight, where we can be looking at how to make money from education. So, without wasting further time, my guest is primed and prepped. His name is Samuel Ifri. I hope that I was able to pronounce that correctly. He's prime and pumped to be able to teach tonight and show us this great platform of his that people can make money from education. Samuel, you are welcome and you are ready to go, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Thank you, the Dawn.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, the
much. All
Dawn.
right, so guys, get your notepad and pen, and please invite your friends, and then share the live stream. There's a share button beneath the screen. Make it a habit to share something that is good. Great ideas are meant to be shared. Great teaching sessions are meant to be shared. Great stuff are meant to be shared. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you share this live stream to as many people as ever. Please do not hold back. Do not hold back. This is a time for you to learn. All right. So thank you very much. Over to you, Samuel. Take it up from here.
Okay, thank you, the Dawn. Thank you for this opportunity. And I don't see it as an entitlement. So it's an opportunity, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you. My name is Samuel Ifre, and my other name is Tom. Many people know me to be Tom, or they call me Tom Phonics, especially those in the education industry. So I have been doing this for 16 years. Yeah, I have been in the education industry for 16 years. And I am an educational consultant as well as an educational um, content creator. So I actually train teachers on mindset reorientation, how to make passive income, and I honestly hate to hear that teachers are poor. Yeah, I don't like that tone or that phrase that teachers are poor. Maybe when teachers start seeing themselves to be above that poor thinking mentality, and I think they will start doing something. Hence, we have the all-in-one educational resources academy. I'm going to talk about this, but let me just give a preamble, just a baseline into what we are doing at the all-in-one educational resources academy. The social media has gone, almost everybody is teaching something, everybody is doing something, everybody is actually a content creator. If it's not skit making, it's actually teaching how to bake, teach how to sew, teach how to do this, teach how to do that, and all of that. So the whole social media platform is becoming saturated with a whole lot of teachers, and they also wouldn't want to call themselves teachers. They just coin the word content creator. Okay, so but people like us, we are in the classroom, so we don't do the content creator. We still call ourselves teachers. And one thing about a teacher is a teacher can teach everything and almost anything. Yeah. And teachers are event planners because we get to plan programs in our school. We have a calendar, we get to plan events. Teachers are decorators for the beginning of every session or every term. They get to decorate their classes. When you go to your child or your children's school, you get to see all those cardboard, those designs. They don't pay people to do that. Teachers do that, yes. So a teacher can actually do a whole lot of decoration and all of that using papers to do all of those things. Number three, a teacher can also become a pastor, yes, or a religious leader. A teacher can actually do so many things. So it's beyond just teaching in the classroom. It's beyond just teaching A to Z or basic multiplication table. No, teachers do a whole lot of that. I own a school. I run a school. I manage a school, and I manage about 35 teachers, and I also consult for other schools. So I've been doing this. I travel within Nigeria, some states in Nigeria, to actually train educators. And over the years, I started from teaching children how to read and how to spell. Yeah, I started from there. That's where the name, my other name, Tom Phonics, came. Tom, my name, Phonics. Phonics is the method of teaching children how to read and spell, how to read and spell. So that was how my first organization, Tom Phonics, coined, and I started having I have Tom Phonics Academy. Okay, lead facilitator at that. Then from there, with the trend going on in the world, artificial intelligence. So I had to move up, and I became an enthusiast of artificial intelligence for education. So what did I do at that early last year when the AI stuff started becoming, I mean, people started talking about the AI stuff. So I invested my time and also money getting to learn some tools and all of that. And funnily enough, it's becoming somehow crazy now because a whole lot of tools get on, keep on coming on a daily basis and all of that. So I train teachers on how to use these tools. When they come in, I train them to teach them how to use these tools. So in the past 2 months, I've been able to tour about 5 to 6 states, training teachers, not just they learning to use these tools, but also they can actually use these tools to make money for themselves. Truth be told, you can't just come online to just you want to catch cruise. I tell teachers, you don't come online to catch cruise. Come online to let your passion make money for you. Okay. It's you shouldn't start listening to those things when they say your reward is in heaven. No, come on, my reward is this. I've started enjoying my reward self, so I don't have to wait till when I die. I don't even know how the other life is. So we started making money from now. And the first book I did in 2015, I made about 2,000 plus sales. And trust me, I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming. I never saw it coming. I just did something because I kept on teaching phonics. I kept on giving tricks on how parents, teachers can actually teach their children how to read. And there and there, I was nominated as from Applied Foundation in 2017, Teacher of the Year. So I had to travel from my base at Uyo Akwa Ibom to Lagos, where I relocated from, and well, I didn't get the money, but I was nominated, and that actually boosted my. And when I produced the first book, which was The Phonics King, no one was actually selling that. No one at that day. I started it. So almost 2,000 copies. The money was just coming in, coming in, coming in. You're like, oh, so this is how money, online money is sweet and all of that. So I started doing more, I started giving more, I started monetizing what I do. Now, I was still a classroom teacher. Of course, I'm still a classroom. Even though I manage a school, I still go into the classroom to teach and all of that. And my salary at the end of the month, because I have to pay myself, my salary at the end of the month is just for savings or just to do other things. But most of where my money comes from is what I do online and what I sell. So, hence, I'm bringing up this into an academy where I get to teach teachers, train teachers, and not just teachers, educators, parents, stay-at-home parents. The last batch we had, a parent came. I don't know if she's here watching me, but like yesterday, she came and said, Mr. Tom, I've been able to do this. So she was showing me, and she printed all of those things for her children. Yeah, she did that. She's not monetizing it. She doesn't want to do that, but she just wanted learning. She came into the first mini batch I did, and she did all of those, printed what the resources, the learning resources for our children, and the other person actually also did. I mean, they were from my school, so I had to just teach them how to do all of those things. So they were able to do all of that. So now let me introduce you to the All-in-One Educational Resources Academy. So what is, firstly, you need to understand what is educational resource, what they are, educational resource. So let's look at it now. This is so it's their materials, their tools, sources of information that can facilitate learning. Now, the root word, the base word is learning. The base word is learning. When I tell people about the academy, I tell them that see, till tomorrow, schools will continue springing up. Number one, people every Saturday, people are getting married, and as they're getting married, they are giving birth. Okay, and twins and all of that. That's number three. Number four, they are looking for a school to put their child or their children. And number five, when the school closes for holiday or holiday, long term, maybe break and all of that, they want to keep their children busy at home. Hence, all these resources that I actually train people on how to do, parents need those things. Okay, even schools. I know how much we spend on books alone. The other last time, paid over $1 million plus to just buy books. Yeah, $1 million plus to just buy, and it's just one book based on the number of pupils or students. And funnily enough, these publishers or these people that are creating these books are not even educators. Yes, they are not educators. So they just compile, books, resources, information, compile them, because for us educators, like someone like me, I have to go through all the books in my school. You get to, look at the content, if it's okay and all of that. And most schools in Nigeria don't even want to get books, within our, but at least we are breaking that jinx to start patronizing books that are local instead of buying foreign books, because dollar is slapping people left and right. You understand? So people here have started, they started getting interested in, publishing books and all of that. And it's quite lucrative, honestly. It is quite lucrative, and it actually helps. So I tell teachers, why don't you just sit from your classroom? You have lesson notes. You do a whole lot of those stuff. You write lesson notes on every week, lesson notes in and out, lesson notes in and out. Why don't you just try to compile your lesson notes and start giving it out as resources? Sell it. You don't just write it and at the end of the day, you submit it and you're not making money out of it. Now, okay, you don't stay around me as a teacher and you go broke. No. Look at this now. Our foreign colleagues, what do? Firstly, they have a blog from their class. So you could just see Miss Jenny grade 4 class. Or you could just see Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom football class. What do? They give information about what they do in the classes. They may not mention the name of the student or their pupils, but what they do is when they give that, and when you are going back to the Google to search for information, and you type, "I want to learn lesson plan for let's say fraction for grade 5," and Google redirects you to maybe Miss Jenny's year 4 class. And when you read that, you keep on you keep on clicking on the links and all of that. Miss Jenny is at the back of is on a couch watching Netflix and crossing her legs, getting all the raking all the money you are helping her on, to helping her get and all of that. But truth be told, let's start using not just for educators. I'm sorry, I'm an educator and I've been doing this for 16 years. So anytime I get to talk, I must talk about my industry. But this is open to all. It's open to everybody. But firstly, I need to just talk more. Hate the teachers. They need to just open their eyes and their brain. They need to start thinking above and beyond the classroom. They need to start thinking beyond the classroom. Everything, and we are gifted. Honestly, teachers are gifted. They do so many things at the same time. At the same time, a teacher can be a physiotherapist, a teacher can be a psychologist, a teacher can be a counselor, a teacher can be a family planner. Yes, a family, you heard me right, because as a parent, I'll just come and say, "How do I do this?" Now, you're giving advice and you do all of these things, and some of them, let's just stick on. So, educational resources. Now, let's look at more. What are the types of educational resources we're going to be learning in the class? So, these are the educational resources we're going to be learning in we learn in the academy. Number one, worksheets. Okay, worksheets are books, pages of maybe quizzes or theoretical work and all of that, just like activities we give to children when we teach them, okay, what is family? Family is a group of people related by blood or by marriage and blah blah blah. Then when we now give the activities, okay, answer this question, okay, objective, you now say, what is family? A, family is blah blah, B, and all of that. So we actually generate all of those things. So when you do that in worksheets, we have some parents that actually need all of those things to actually do what we call reorienting, or yes, repeating these things in their house and all of that. So when you compile all your worksheets into say 15 or 20 of them, you bind them, and you now have what we call a workbook. Okay, you have what we call a workbook. So in this class, we're going to teach you how to create those things out with free tools. Okay, free tools on how to create a workbook based on what you are doing or based on your knowledge. And you could be even a tailor. You could also be yes, tailors, yes, seamstresses. You can actually compile theoretical stuff. Okay, what kind of needle is used, and you put your you put your options A, B, C, or D. So in the academy, we also teach you how to create puzzles. Um, Early this year, I opened another arm of Tom Phonics Academy called the Playful Pages. And Playful Pages is just the tagline of it is away from social media, away from the internet. Let's get back to reality. That was the tagline. So I was selling coloring books, puzzles books, word search books. It's something that we are not using the phone, smartphones, or the system away from the screen. So let it just be paper. Let's go back to reality. So in this academy, I'm going to be teaching you how to create puzzles. I'm going to be teaching you games, videos, online courses, coloring book, word search, storybooks, and all of that. You will become the creator. Yes, you will become the creator. You can just spend 30 to 1 hour to create one of these things. Yes, 30 to 1 hour to create, these things. So when you create these things, and the next thing is take it to the press to print it. When you print it, you become an author. You become an author, or you can actually sell online. But I'm going to also be teaching you how to get customers, giving you 20 20 ideas on how to get customers to buy your first book. Okay, let me just give you one thing I do. Let me just do one thing I do. Most of I've created over almost 200 plus resources. Yeah, if not more, if not more. And when I counting them today, I opened 5 of the folders and I got tired. So I've created. So what I do is I usually give the license to some persons. So they're like, Tom, how far? Sure, you get this thing, you get this thing. So I was like, okay, fine. Which one you want? Flashcards. Okay, I get flashcards for this. Okay, now tell me what you want. So I create and I sell, just give as a license. I could sell it in form of like 50K. Yes, create it for the person. And now it's not in my name anymore. It's not in my name anymore. I've given it out. So the person starts selling it on his or her own brand. Do you understand? His or her brand. So when you now see, you want to call it ghost designer, right? Okay, you want to call it that. So I did that for some consultants. I create workbook for consultants. Workbook, yes, for if they want to go train, consultants actually use workbooks now to train. Yes, so I create workbook for them. So I also create presentation. So I can tell you no problem. I would help you with your presentation, do the designs and all of that. So all you need to do, just give me a preamble of what you want to train on, what you want to speak on. So I have sense. So I have said so. I would read your mind. I would definitely read your thought process. Now, when I read the thought process, I say, okay, fine. You could just send a voice note. Let me just hear the way you speak. Let me just hear the way you. So what I do is I just go back and I craft an outline and presentation based on what. Just give me a topic. A rundown of what you know. You may not have all the thoughts together. This thing I started 2 years ago because I have mentors, I have coaches, and also when I train too, I see them in the education industry and all of that. So I get to say, okay, when do they really have time to craft these presentations, their slides, and all of it? So there was money in that. So I just had to do that. And I have also, at the last week now, someone had to pay me 25K for just 15 minutes of work. And I'm sorry if she's watching, but she didn't know that it's just 15 minutes. Even though I told her, okay, by 9 p.m., I'm going to send it to you. Okay, she just tells me, send a voice note. I need you to make reports over this and all of that. And all of so in 3 pages, I created a report for her, do it very well, then send it to her. Oh, I am a teacher. I'm still a teacher. So my salary is not yet here. Do you understand? So these are ways you can actually make money. No dulling, no playing. You stay in your classroom. See, by the time you start making money from different sources based on your passion, listen, on your passion. Yes, because there are many of us that we don't want to leave education because we know what we are gaining, because it's what we love to do. Yes, it's what we love to do. So for someone like me that is making money from different sources, when salary comes, sometimes I don't even get that excited because I just feel it's part of what I'm already getting and all of that. So I told someone this evening and I said, she's a teacher, and I said, see, why teachers are frustrated, why most educators, why people that are earning below an amount are frustrated is because they don't have what we call an add-on. Okay, an add-on. By the time they start having add-on coming from different sources, they won't even bother thinking about their salary. In fact, their salary is just like a savings to them. As it's coming, is just entering that savings account and it's just there and all of that. So we're gonna see, like I said, till tomorrow, people are still getting married, people are still giving birth, schools are still springing up. The number of children we have, they are multiplying and quadrupling every day. So these things can't go extinct. These things cannot go extinct. In fact, we cannot even overuse books in this life. We cannot overuse books in this life. And truth be told, many of the books that are already in stores are outdated. Yes, I'm telling you from as an insider, are outdated. So we are looking at the trend now. It's artificial intelligence. We're looking at it now. And let's talk about coloring books. Now on Amazon alone, we have over 100,000 plus coloring books alone. No, 100,000 plus. So when I did my research, they just told me 100,000 plus because they don't have a specific number of books on Amazon. No, they don't have. So they have a whole lot of, 100,000 books. And even the Amazon bestseller list for coloring books includes over 1,000 titles. So you see how highly competitive coloring books are. And when you just say coloring books, it's just coloring books. Hey, we have different types of coloring books. We have adult coloring books. Yes, adults. People, especially people in the hospital that don't want to look at the screen for relaxation, they buy these things. And when you see some coloring books on Amazon, you know how much it costs? No, yes, Amazon is going to be one of the online places I'm going to say go sell your book. But I actually tell people don't Amazon. Yes, just drop your book, but get a hard copy. Get a hard copy. Get a hard copy. You will sell more. And the kind of coloring books I train people on doing are not coloring books that you say draw ball. No, they are customized because in my class we use artificial intelligence to bring out this coloring, templates and how you can actually make them. Same with word search. There are over more than 20 themes for word search and over 100 plus topics for word search alone. Let me give you number one. Let me give you just one example. Okay, I don't know if Forever is here, but I told her, that's a secret. I said, you can do what we call Bible word search. Bible word search for ages 6 to 5. Ages 6 to 5. So when you do Bible word search, take it to your church, your children department, and sell it for 500 or sell it 1,005. Parents will buy. Yes, they will buy. I am a parent, and I know many parents that when their children say, Daddy, buy this, they will buy. They will buy. But do you know how to collect money from people? Now, you're not collecting money, you are collecting to give value. You're collecting because by the time that is finished, you have an updated one. Okay, so for me, someone like me, when I create something, I do an updated version of it. So I don't stay on one position. I am always going, the next version and all of that. When I did the first book, which is the Phonics scheme, that I got over 2,000 plus, I sold over 2,000 plus copies. The second edition of that book is called the edited version, and I added other things into it. in that Phonics, scheme. And trust me, I have sold more. As at then, 2017, when I was selling it at 3,000 naira, now I'm selling at 10,000 naira. If you don't want to buy it, it's mine. I know what I have put into it. By the way, that one too was more of my experiences. Okay, was more of my experiences, and gather all of those things. So the market is in education alone. Most of us are just looking at school as one means of education, but we haven't tapped the other sources of wealth in education, and school is just one factor of it. So these are what we'll be learning in e-learning. Yes, we're going to be doing e-learning courses too. So what you need to do is while you're teaching, you could also create some form of short snippet of your teaching, and will teach you how to create basic video editing using CapCut. I'm not hiding it. It's CapCut. I'll show you how to install CapCut, show you the basic editing features, tools, how to do. So these things you can learn it for free, but I'm just putting all of this. That's why it's called all in one. So you don't have to go scramble YouTube one by one to go look for it. So I do that. Now, I am not telling you something I will download a video and post in the academy. No, I am telling you something. It's my voice. I won't use AI or this voice. It's my voice. You will hear my voice. You look at my screen. Yes, we're going to show you. I'm going to show you how to do screen recording your screen and all of that. So let's move on. I have just so then the next is it's gonna run for 10 days. Duration 10 days. 10 days. So this evening I was going through the courses and I realized that we have 26 courses. 26 courses. Yes, 26 courses. And I can't wait to start, breaking them down each day. So each day would have two videos, I think one in the morning, one in the evening, and my manager will have to do. There's going to be a talk in the middle. I mean, by 8 or 9 p.m. So for the task, and it's going to be a bit strict in that class because most of us go to online classes and we just pay money and we forget and all of that. No, no, no. That's why I had to make it short, 10 days. I don't want to say 30 or 40 days or 1 month, 10 days, so that you get it quick, 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 and you start making production. Yeah, start making production and all of that. So 10 days, and for each of the day, if there is a task, each of the days rather, if there's a task to do, you must do that task, because by the end of that class, you must produce at least 4 of your books. If you want to venture on coloring, you must produce four of it. If you want to venture on word search, you must produce 4 of it. If you want to venture into e-learning courses, you must at least, that one you must do 2 videos, because I'm going to show you the editing features and okay, a whole lot of things that we're going to be doing in the class. I need you to start making money. I need you to start making money for yourself, and because I want to get to the point where you don't. Let's change the narrative of teachers. Teachers are poor. Let's change the narrative. Let's change the narrative. And I am one of the advocates, or going around to say teachers are not poor. But I can't tell people that teachers are not poor. I can't tell people that we are poor. But unless we ourselves start, changing that narrative. I'm talking more about teachers, but this is open to parents too. This is open to parents. If you have time, you know, if you have time in your hand, so you can create all of this. And if you don't want to spend money, if you don't want to spend money to go to the bookshop to buy books, you can do that. At that 2018, when I'm also the convener of the IBOM Spelling Bee, and IBOM Spelling Bee is in Akwa Ibom, and it's an annual event. So we have over 1,000 to 2,000 children coming for that and all of it. So I did something. So I had to close my eye and I bought a printer in my house. So if I have like say 100 to 200 to just do, I could as well do that by myself. Okay, all I need to do is just put ink, buy ink into it, and papers, and I make my profit. Like I make my profit times two. I make my profit times two. A teacher must be a businessman. Yes, 2024 with business as usual. Olajide, I can see you. So teachers must, educators, parents. I know you all are businessmen and all of that. So you must start understanding that teaching is business. Teaching is business, and being in the classroom too is business. So it should be from the classroom to the word, not the word to the classroom. We do that before, but now it should be business from the classroom. You can be in the comfort of a classroom and start investing money, into properties, but you're still a teacher. Now, before I close this, there are two. I'm not going to call their name, but there are two persons that are my friends. Nobody, they're not telling me. Two of my friends, teachers, and all of that. The other guy is selling his art. He's selling his art stuff. Now, trust me, you know what he did? He has the printer in his room, like a big one, DI printed. So he prints them and he sells them, and he sells to not just Nigeria, within Africa. The other lady is selling just flashcards. Yeah, and she's traveling across the board. But they're still teacher in the classroom, not outside classroom. So now this is the first batch. The other one I did was a crash course, which I just taught one course, which was coloring books, and coloring books. So now it's all in one classroom. And for the first batch, this first batch, Hey, I want to see how excited or how hungry most of us are. It's 5,000 naira to just join. 5,000 naira to join. 5,000. It's going to be like, we're going to be having 4 batches in a year, okay? 4 classes rather in a year, but we have just between now and December. So starting this all in one classroom academy, it's 5,000 naira to join. And we're starting this Saturday, next tomorrow, on the 14th of October. It's going to run till 23rd of October. Yeah. And we're very ready for that. So 5,000 naira, you pay in, you get into the class, and you look at the courses. Yes, it's going to show you all the 26 courses you're going to be doing, and you get ready for it. So you want to make payment. It's very simple. And hey, again, I'm also going to teach you how to create, automate payments too, using some. I know some of us we've seen it, but it's not everybody that actually knows how to do it. So 10 days. Now you want to make your payment, and here is how to make your payment. You want to pay via card quickly, so it just takes you directly to the class. You go to seller.co resource academy, seller.co resource academy, or you want to make a transfer. Okay, you look at the account details 60, 70, 78, 50, 15. Oh, you don't know about me, don't worry. Just go to my timeline and take your time and just go through what I have been doing, and I don't think you will actually doubt what I do. So 60, 70, 78, 50, 15, FCMB, Tom Phonics Academy. And when you make the transfer, send me an inbox, with a receipt to say, okay. But if you want, I know many of us want to make transfer, but do that. But when you just pay via seller.co resource academy, quickly it takes you to the academy without we stressing ourselves, each other rather. And you want to talk to me, or you want to see every other thing, I have a website where I have my e-learning course, my e-learning videos and all of that. You can just go to linktr.ee/tomphonics. So you have everything about me in there, my WhatsApp details, the one-on-one session. You can actually click on that. Inquiries, you can click on it. My website, you can click on it. What else again is there? Okay, how to pay for this? Very cheap. Oh, yes, very, very cheap, very cheap. But the next batch is not going to be this cheap. It is not going to be very cheap. So you can just do this. And honestly, I am doing this for the culture. For the culture. So that's 5K. The next batch 2 is not going to be cheap. Honestly, I'm telling you, it's not going to be 5K. So do that. Linktree, Tom Phonics, so you just have it. And if you have any question, I would actually love to answer your questions. And I still have some minutes to go. So I would love to answer your questions. So the academy is open to all. Now you don't have to be a teacher. You don't have to be an educator or in a classroom, but you can actually do this, from the comfort of being a stay-at-home parent. Yes, being a stay-at-home parent, um, you can actually do all of these materials for your children. You can actually do so. It's high time most of us start investing into creating learning materials. So even though you are a chef, you are a baker, or any other thing, you can create workbook. Okay, yes, you can create workbook for your student. Come and learn how to create workbooks. Okay, the theoretical base aside from the practical base, and all of. So it's also tend to like, okay, recipes. How do I do the recipe and all of that? You get to write, and they get to mark, they get to tick, and all of that. And there are many online platform channels where there are many online platform where you okay. Is someone asking about my name? Okay, now please, you may search for Samuel Tom Efre and you may not see me, but look at this Tom Phonics. Tom Phonics. So go to search bar and search for Tom Phonics. It takes you directly to me. No one is bearing that name. No one is bearing. I am the only one bearing that name. Yes, I'm the only one bearing. Yeah, I'm proud of my name. I'm the only one bearing that name. So search for Tom Phonics on all platforms: Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, you would definitely see my face and all of that. Is your name on Facebook? Education Money, please. Okay, yeah, okay, yes. So Tom Phonics, Samuel Efrey, and that is my name and all of that. Okay, now you want to search for me. I think let me just give you the name that would actually give you. Okay, so look at the name here, Tom Phonics. You can actually search for this name, and it will show you, it will just take it directly to me. Take it directly to me. So you want to now this course, this academy, entry to this academy is 5,000, 5,000, just 5,000. And we are starting the academy. The academy is open from this Saturday, next tomorrow. Deadline for payment is at least 6 a.m. on Saturday. We won't accept the seller would actually be deactivated. If you pay your money by then, I will just move you to the next batch, which is the second batch, because once we start, we've started and no one is actually coming in again. And trust me, you must make money. You must make money. Now, after making money, the next thing is you want to, sales marketing. That's where you get to meet the Don. Okay, learn how to make good marketing with the Don. I will only teach you how to create all of this. Then you can go to Mr. Emeka Nobis and learn how to do marketing. I won't stress myself on that. I will tell you the one I know how to do. Create your content. Get something to sell. People are selling. You must have something to sell. And with this, you don't have to pay someone to do it. In 30 minutes, in less than 1 hour, you have created one product for yourself. Yes, you have created one product. I have more than 200 products, yes. And some of them I give it out as license. And when I give it out as license, I just delete it from my laptop, my PCs. Because, today I've sent about 3 things to the production company to start creating. And because we must make this money, and these things we are creating are values. Okay, they are not something that need to be, that's something that will actually help the next generation, help children, even help adults, to learn and to do, something better for themselves. So thank you very much. If you have any question, I am still around to answer your question.
All right, guys.
You want to make payment?
If you have question for Tom, please ask your questions now so that he can answer the questions. All right. Do you have questions for him regarding what he has shared? If you have got questions for what he has shared or what he does or how he can be of help to you, please ask your questions right now. All right. Ask your questions right now. Any questions? Is there any question you want to ask Tom Phonics or Samuel Tom Efrey? Ask your questions now. No question whatsoever. We have done 44 minutes. We have like 10-15 minutes remaining.
Okay, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, I don't care. There are a lot of people that are famous, but
so if you have any doubts, please just let me know, and I will be able to follow me. Okay.
So someone is asking what time on Saturday is the class? Hello, Tom.
Okay, so we have yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, the morning on Saturday, we're gonna have the first class by between 7 and 8. It's just gonna be a video for you to learn, like a Montessori video that shows you the step to step, the tools. Then we have another one dropping in the afternoon. So within, between the hours of 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., take just maybe a break, 30 or 1 hour to just watch the video, practice it. Then between 8 or 9 p.m., then we have get to review what we have done for the day. So each day we just get to review and ask your questions and all of that. So it's at your pace, at your pace. You won't then on Friday or Saturday, we're going to be having a live class where we get to look at run down what we've done for the week.
Okay, guys. Any other question?
Okay.
Okay. How long will the academy
Okay,
last?
so don't forget to look how long. 10 days, 10 days, but you have a lifetime. You stay in the class till Juliet. Juliet. Okay. Okay, it's 10 days, but you have access, like I don't know if it's for eternity, but you have access to watch, do a replay to watch the videos and all of that. Yeah, Juliet, no, we are not talking about planners here. Okay, Juliet, we are not talking about planners. It's coloring books, it's more of educational learning materials, educational resources, not planners. If you want planners, you talk to me, then I'll just share planners to you. The planners, okay? Maybe that would also be like a souvenir, right? Just dump it in just throw in the academy and you get to use it. Those are low content materials and all of that. Huh? Okay. So coloring books. Remember, I said there are over 100,000 on Amazon and all of that. So let's look at where the market is, and we get to like today. I posted something. I said you can actually walk into a school and propose that you want to make their learning materials for them. Though they want to ask for your own they want to ask for what have you done, now tell them you want to create customized workbook for them, because of course we all know that schools these days, you don't buy books outside. Okay, it's a customized notebook and all of that. Yes, and in the academy I'm also going to be teaching you book formatting. Okay, the different sizes of books and how we can actually using even as the offline, even Microsoft, looking using Microsoft to create, craft, format our books. Excuse me, I'm going to teaching you how to do that. So you can walk in from your church, you can sell your books to, okay, your books. Now, remember that your audience, your target market or target audience are either children or adults. So your books must actually meet one of these audiences, okay? It must either the children or either the adults. So definitely someone is not going to say, this one is not mine, it's not something about me, but it will definitely cut across all of these people. So just 5,000 naira. Am I still here? Okay, it's okay. Can you drop the link to seller here? It's on the screen. It's on the screen. Let me see if we can actually check. Okay, the link is coming in. Okay, so the link is already in the comment section. Please look for it. You're gonna see it. Okay, that's the link. Okay, that's the link. You can actually Google and get to search all these things. If they're really making money and online, people are just raking money creating all these resources. Honestly, people are, and you want to ask, why am I doing this? Is because we can't exhaust these, resources. So keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming, and let me have you in there. I can't wait to see you, and I can't wait to start um, creating content with you. Creating content with you. So another thing again is you can also look at how to create flashcards with what you do. Yes, how to create flashcards with what you do. Are you a chef? Are you a baker? Are you a seamstress? Are you? You can create flashcards, and you just need to think on how to, put all of these things. So it's not just online, but your flashcard can be in the form of a recipe. Mhm. Can be in the form of a recipe, and each of the cards can actually have ingredients you want to put in them. So you do that. Okay, I was talking about a chef. Okay, instead of you creating a workbook, just create a flashcard where you have your ingredient on it, and it's your stuff. Okay, so create like, and people buy it, so they get to look at the flashcards. These things cuts across just not just teachers, but so long or you're a content creator. You can create workbook with your content. You can create flashcards with your content. You can create coloring book too, based on your niche, and it works. Thank God for artificial intelligence. Okay, keep it coming. I am here to help you create your learning material. So,
Okay,
do I
I
have any
don't
other
think there
question?
are there's no other question coming up. Thank you for this.
Mr. Maker, I think,
Yeah.
do
Okay,
you have
thank you
any other
so
question?
much. There's not a question popping up on the screen. I think um, that will be about it. All right.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Good. Thank you, Sam. Any closing words?
Thank you. Okay, so my name is Tom Samuel. I'm Tom Phonics by name, and you can just follow me, and you get to see all that I do. My timeline is actually a resource academy where you can actually get ideas, you get inspiration on what to do with yourself. I actually work on teachers' mindset. Okay, that's what I do. I work on the mindset and get to tell them that, see, you can do beyond the classroom, but still be in the classroom, but you can actually do more beyond the classroom. So that's me. I'm a very simple person, but all I do is when you chat with me to get something, I will tell you how it goes. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Maker the Don, for having me on your platform. And for everyone that's joined to hear me talk, I honestly try to be a good person. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. And do have a beautiful
Thank you
evening.
so much for this, Sam. I'm going to put out another post about the event, about this, and I do hope that teachers take the advantage, to be part of what you're doing for that very small amount of money and to watch their lives change. Thank you so much, Sam. I'll have
Thank you.
conversations with you inbox. Thank you for all the great work. Good night to everybody, and God bless you.